Hello, friends. We are going to be making today a little bit of I do apologize. My vocals a little stuffed up today, but we're going to be trying to make a little bit of like a dance beat. I want to just bring you through that entire process here. Um, so yeah, I have nothing prepared. I'm just going to be sort of making this little dance beat and sort of take you through what I'm thinking about as I do it. So let's get right into this. I'm gonna just sort of look through. Ooh, I mean, first sample kind of got me a little inspired there. So um, I do a lot with one shots where I'll just have these different. Well, I kind of bring that in there, but different one shots, little sounds, and I'll use those to make most of my melodies. And I do apologize if you can hear my washing machine. Hopefully you can't. But anyway, let's get right into making sort of a first little melody with some chords. I like to, because I'm not really great with music theory, I will highlight the scale I want to do. Um, View, scale highlighting. You might not even be able to see this, but I'm highlighting all the notes that are in F sharp major. You can see that the keys change that. So now I can see, and I'm going to make this a little slower, probably 132. Maybe something like this. I'm thinking something like this. This actually, I'm like a huge fan of right now. This is maybe a little higher. I don't like that. Mm, what else? I like this. I'm not loving that last chord here. I'm trying to find something that I really like. Okay, so let's just do. Okay, yeah. Or I would do this chord here. I liked it before this had okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. And this is maybe what I had before. That's fine. I'm gonna do this down a little bit. I'm trying to get a little bit more of these velocities because it'll make sort of a bounce a little bit there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's actually make this one kind of go up a little bit. We'll do it like that. Okay. Cool. So we got the chords here. Now we're trying to get something that kind of, and I'm even thinking like. So I'm hitting Control B, and that just repeats the note back to back to back. So. It was starting to get a little overdone there, but let's get this guy here. I want this just a little quieter, and I'll probably add some reverb to that later. Oh, maybe, wait, what if we did this? Oops. Yeah. I need some bass here. If you're on your phone, you probably can't hear this, but that's okay. That, and then we'll do a little flare here. And that really needs to, I need to hear that with the reverb right now, to be honest with you. We're making this a little like an ethereal kind of thing here. So slow attack. So this is actually what I'm going to do. So it'll grow. Like it won't. And I'm actually going to oops. And maybe make that attack a little shorter. Yeah, okay. I get that kind of pulsating. Okay. And now we just make kind of like a main melody. We're actually going to put this on 2 here as well. And I'm thinking actually go back to the there, and then we'll bring it back to there, here. Oh, okay, so this is like actually like that. Not gonna do that. Okay, I like the idea. And add some bass notes in there. like super high energy. It's just gonna be like a very chill, um, but still I want to make the drums come in and make it, you know, gain some energy, all of that. So let's get the drums going here. Now, typically, once I'm done with this, like these are the layers that I'll start with, and then when I go to make the actual song itself, I send it over to an artist. They do their thing. I'll add more. It depends, but at least I'll give you the basics of what I would do to walk through everything. So, as far as drums, I'm also using one shots here. Um, I am gonna go into this pop drum kit that I have here. Trava Beets, appreciate that. Sent that over, or well, had that out on your site. Yeah, I'm thinking a clap for a dance beat always sounds really good. So then I honestly, because the dance beats, so dance beats, yeah, I'll tend to make it much more simple on the drums, like with at least with the rhythm and stuff. With some of my more like hip hop or stuff like that type of songs, I'll be putting a lot more stuff in there. But for this one, I'll keep it kind of simple. Um, and then, so I'm hitting K on my keyboard. That brings up the velocity menu. I love to do this. Just has a little bit of bounce to it. So I'm thinking like. I kind of want to like, yeah, like, hey, and then sometimes I'll even throw in a little bit of like I'm not gonna try to overdo this one. All right, so now about this time when I'm like, okay, I got something, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna call it Disco Fever. Even that's not really, I don't know, whatever. Okay, and then I like to render these as audio clips, um, and that's how I'll do my actual making the song from there. And I have about 15 minutes left to mix this, so I'm gonna do the best I can for you. All right, so I'm gonna change everything. it's an instrument to a certain color, just so that in the mixing track it's easier for me to see. And then all the drums I'll change to a certain color as well. All right, so these are all of our layers here. I'll bring them into the track, and then I'm going to go over to our channel rack and highlight all of them. So I'm hitting Control, highlight, and then Control L brings them all to a track like this. So now each of these individual things can have, like I can tweak them however I want in here. Something to note before when I did this, which I maybe should have done differently, is I still have the reverb on the melody and the little this thing. So the reverb is still on there. So it exports with the reverb, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad. If you really like that effect, it's good because it'll stay like that. If you end up wanting to tweak it at all, it's probably better to not do what I just did. I just didn't think about it. And to take this off first, export it, and then add it onto its actual specific track. But because I don't have a lot of time and I do kind of like it, I'm going to keep it like that. And then if I want to, I can always just go back and re-export and change it up. So what I will do is I'm going to bring all of these things down to 0, and then start bringing in the drum. It's just going to repeat. So I'm going to start bringing in the drums here. And I kind of want this to be a kick and clap heavy. And I'll actually sometimes... So that's punching through. That's pretty good. And then we'll bring in the claps here with the claps. And then you're going to hear this crash when it comes in. Okay, so this is what I like. I like how these drums sound. And now I can start layering into these instruments. So I'll start with the bass typically. I actually kind of want the bass to come through a little bit more. So I like it. Now it's time for me to think about how I want to arrange this, how I want this song to go. So I want a longer build up here. So I'm going to start with just basically everything but that main melody. So I'm actually going to change this color to something a little bit unique for me to know that that's the main melody. Is that the main melody? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then also change this bass color to something unique so that I know that's the bass. Right, so we're getting rid of this melody, right? And we know we're thinking probably around here, this is gonna be like a verse, and then probably around here it's gonna drop into that. So probably we'll have some drums that will come in. Then like almost like a pre-chorus, and then dropped into the hook. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's not even bring in. Let's just have it be bass. And then verse can start here. kick to like at the. Actually, we'll keep that there, and then I'm gonna. So the keys and everything will drown out right before the hook. Oh, oops, we lost the hi-hats there. That's a pretty aggressive transition. So you may want to like have some of these things like drain out. Um, like and now it's like your listeners a little bit more prepared for that transition. So we're gonna save it. This is I would maybe probably now that I'm thinking about it, add a little bit more layers into these second parts just to build it up a little bit more. Um, but a general gist of a beat, this is that um, for you. So hopefully that was helpful for you. And have a great rest of your day. Peace.